All right. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. I got the big camera on. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't have my wireless mic. I have a microphone right there. But if y'all can hear me, Terry, what is up? And KK was there first. Jan Lee, what is up? How are you doing? Yes, you can hear. Okay, so I don't need my wireless. Cool deal. Let me get the whatnot stream going. Hey, we'll do one giveaway over here. Let me set this one up. We'll do hashtag seeds. Just do yes, something easy. Can hear fine. Awesome. Cool deal. Y'all put hashtag yes over here, and I'll do a drawing for the pack of microgreen seeds when I get whatnot started up over here. So we've got all this stuff growing. We're going to go over all this once I get whatnot on here. Let's see. Facebook. Let me try to get you all up a little higher so you can't even see this here. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I do this without turning it off. Turn this. Let's see, y'all can't even see. It's a little better. Yeah, just like that. Hashtag yes. You can't see. Let's see, way down here, though, I've got some of the amaranth. Let's pull you back so far. There we go. You're about by. Hold on 1 second, guys. Earthquake. All right, you can see those. Awesome. Yeah, so people are just popping in here, put hashtag yes. Get an 8-pack of microgreen seeds. We're going to have a drawing for that in just a few minutes. I'm going to get whatnot started, and it's parsley hard to germinate. Mine is take. Yeah, Jan, parsley can take almost a whole month to germinate. That's why I had some, and then I sold. I had like a 5-pound bag, and we gave away. We were doing like about a pound, and after that, the rest of it, I just gave it away because in these systems, that's non-circulating, and you're going to leave them sitting in there for like a month. You know, that's not too good. Yeah, it takes a while. So soil might be the best way to go parsley. All right, let me get whatnot started. People who's popping in here, put hashtag yes, and I'll have a drawing for this in 1 second. And I'm still over here. I just got to get whatnot started. My other stream. So how'd y'all do with the time change? I'm still a little messed up from it. I wasn't ready to go live yet. It didn't seem like it was time. Grow food fast. When you come out showing whatnot, we know how to show you how to do it. Joe Ellen is there already. Jan Lee made her way over. Let me see, start show. Jan Lee, you can be in giveaways on both streams. Phyllis Lutz, Jan Lee's here. Psycho Case, Kathy Usura, what is up? Hummingbird, Shell, thank you for sharing. Joe Ellen is in here already. All right, let's get this started. Let me get this set up. You guys, YouTube and Facebook, you're getting in the giveaway. It's hashtag yes. I'll draw that in 1 second. And let me get my email up here. Banners. I'll jot this down right there. And whoever wins the giveaway, email me. The people that won last week, I just got it out. We were slammed all week. So yours is on the way, and whoever wins tonight, I'll try to get it out by Monday. All right, you guys know whatnot. Let me get you a giveaway started. We'll just start with some seeds, all right? If that's all right with y'all. 8-pack of seeds till we get things rolling, and then I can figure out what else we can do. Y'all let me know if you want like some. If you were here last week, put here. And if you like the big bag of seeds, once in a while we gave away a big bag of seeds. The last giveaway we had was like awesome. They had big bag of peas, big bag of tatsoi, and I think a big bag of radish. Here. I'm here. Awesome. Yeah, did you like the last giveaway? If y'all stuck around to the last giveaway. Hold on 1 second, I'm getting this started. Open show. I like these lights. I need some sunglasses. A little late running here. My laptop, I went to turn it on, ready to get rolling, and it said it's updating. And it's updating. All right, so at least we got live on time. Giveaway seeds. All right, this is for what? There you go. And then over here on YouTube and Facebook. All right, I got 8 entries on YouTube and Facebook and 30-something people. So people are just popping in. If you want an 8-pack of microgreen seeds, what do we have? Speckle pea, wasabi flavored mustard greens, red arrow radish, broccoli. Who was asking for broccoli? Kept asking for broccoli. We got some broccoli in. So we'll have that inside of the 8-pack. I think the ones I mailed off to, I threw some broccoli in the ones that we mailed off. But if somebody needs like a bag, sandwich bag full of broccoli, we'll do that sometime during the night. We got the red army amaranth, red anchor cabbage, tatsoi, and arugula is all in here. So you Facebook, YouTube, if you want that, just put hashtag yes. I'm going to draw one real quick for y'all. You guys have a little over 3 minutes to get in that giveaway. Let me share the screen here. Hashtag yes, guys, on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, you guys over here on whatnot, all you have to do is punch that little button up there. Hashtag yes is for, I'm streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the same time as y'all, and we got like 2 different giveaways going. Some of y'all are in both giveaways. All right, share screen. All right, this is YouTube and Facebook. Can y'all see that? All right, ready? I'm going to draw one. We'll draw one, and then I'll draw one in when we get the show started. My parsley is, so I got Phyllis is in both places. Broccoli rocks. Hank Derb, what is up? Hank, I just got your giveaway in the mail, so it'll probably be next week before it gets there. You won last week, right? Yes. Phyllis is in both. Stephanie is here. All right. Here we go, guys. We're going to draw one. Whoever wins this, my email is up here. You contact me. Y'all's will automatically draw in just a few minutes right here, and we'll get another one. We'll do a set of adapters next, okay? Joella, congratulations. Let us know in the chat if you're here, Joella. Say I'm here in the chat. Almost. There you go. Yes. All right. Can you see my email at the top? Yes. Coolio. Email me. And make sure you get at the end of growing. It's not a G. There's a 1 there. Okay. Sometimes I mess up. So keep on growing with a 1. Got it. Awesome. All right. Email me and you guys remove. And sometime during the night, guys, I'll pull another one for y'all. I'll just leave that going and people put hashtag yes. You only have to do it once, but we'll have that. Let's see how you guys are doing. How was your week? Whatnot? We're like really busy. Let's see what sold. PC Cool. Hey, this was PC Cool already did plus the chat. And I think he did it before. PC Cool, are you here right now? I think he had done it before the stream started. 1 minute on the seeds, and then we're going to have an adapter giveaway right after that. It's going to be a set of our adapters. And guys, we got something else to show you. Some of you were having a problem with some of these because the jars are all not consistent. Even ball mason jars are not exactly the same. So we did something we think is going to help. And you guys and whatnot are going to get it with all of your orders. Etsy, I'm going to put it up there sometime this weekend whenever I get a chance. But if you click that link and go over to whatnot, we're going to be having a bunch of giveaways every 5 or 10 minutes over there. Jump over there. And with every purchase, I'm going to be tossing in this little adapter adjustment ring. I'll tell you what that's about. All right, 8 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. I got the gnomes going. We'll have the video playing. Sam, congratulations. That was on whatnot. All right, that was Steve. And this is from PC Cool. Did anybody see PC Cool in the chat? I think he did this like before the stream started. So if y'all see PC Cool, say thank you. But this is an adapter giveaway. You get it? Here we go. Let's the chat. All right, this is from PC Cool. It's going to be a set of our adapters. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to enlarge the chat so I can see it. All right, cool. So we're getting that going. How's everyone's week? Sorry, I might set up a little bit different. I got another TV so that I can see the comments on my tablet are like that small. So I've got a big TV I'm going to put over here. Got my adapters yesterday. Thank you, my awesome TJ's Treasures. Hello, Majestic Wolf. How are you? Good evening. Got my adapters yesterday. Hummingbird. Snowy. I've been good. Hope you're well. Awesome. We like it when everybody's good. How's your wife feeling today? She's taking a little nap. She's trying to build up her strength. She's going to have surgery, I think, on the 24th. So coming up real soon. Hey, how's this volume, guys? I need to turn it down a little. I will keep you in my prayers. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. I can't hear it, Terry. Thank you, Carrie. Terry. Cool. I think, and then how's the audio? Because if there's music, I can just turn it all the way down. Whatnot once in a while has like echo cancellation, different things on, noise background, where it tries to filter it out, and sometimes it makes us sound like a robot. So, how's the audio on? You're fine. You're fine. Awesome. And YouTube and Facebook said we were good. All right, guys. So you can see all the stuff that's growing. I'm not going to keep you all too long. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. But these are the adapters. Now, I'll go ahead and do a quick demo and show y'all all the stuff you see growing. Right down here's the amaranth. Here's the soy. We let that grow out a little bit longer. See how big all those are? Just 4 jars, just like the ones you see in the front. And all of this back here, you remember all the peas were like a lot taller. We harvested all the peas, replanted, and during the show, the last time you saw it, I said over on the side about 16 peas planted out. These were those. So last week we harvested them, and these were all ready to go. This is like one from the one from before, so you can see it's bigger, right? So that's what we mean. Don't plant everything at one time. You go and plant. We'll harvest this one, and then we'll have more ready to go, and then we'll plant some more out. Add a little bit. I did like a demo when we did this as a demo last week. Remember, I was showing you how to put them in the jar. After the show was done, I let them sit in there. We just covered them up, and then when the roots came down the bottom, I filled it up. And this has been sitting here since last week. So that's the one y'all saw me doing the demo on last week. So what I'm going to do, like tonight or tomorrow when we're done, since these can actually go another 3, 4 days, a little bigger. What we're going to do is put some more peas, and that way when we harvest this, we've got some more that will already sprouted and ready to take its place. But look, guys, like this one, look how tall this one is. Okay, we'll just get one that's not quite that tall. All right, that's ready to harvest. It's your pea shoots, little tendrils. That's what the chefs like, right? You can see the water's still up to here. So when people are talking about like pulling this out and watering it, you really don't have to. Now these will go longer. You can let these go longer. You can water it if you want. Like this one, I put a little bit of water in here because this is half the size. This is a 16 ounce. That was a 32 ounce. We're only filling it up to there. So we only got about a cup of water. And we grew this here. So in a cup of water, it went down and I just filled a little bit more up because I was going to harvest this morning. But I wanted it to hold on so that in case y'all wanted to see. Here's a giveaway. Joni, congratulations. That's a blessed chat from PC Cool. So thank you, PC Cool. Awesome. All right, guys, here's some more seeds. Right there. All right, another giveaway. And 1 second. Get this stuff here. What's those? That was pea shoots, Alfred. You're too far to the right for the close-ups. Yeah, that's what y'all have to get on Whatnot. I have 2 cameras. So I'm over on Whatnot. We're having an auction. We're having all the giveaways. Here's the link to jump on Whatnot. You get a $15 credit for going on Whatnot. So I try to remember you guys are there, but this is the camera I'm showing everything to. So I might see like come off camera if I do a close up. I try to get it where both of y'all can sit back here. Sorry, what are those plants? That's all right. These right here, this is not soy, this is amaranth, and those are peas. Got some kale. We had radish. Obviously, radish back there. But you guys who went to Etsy and over here last week, a couple of people, let me show y'all. Now we said our adapters fit mason jars, right? If I made them fit exactly like ball mason jars, the most popular, right? Mike at Walmart, there's a brand, Superb, not Mason. Will they work for the white mount? Yeah, they might. All you have to do is check one out. See, this was from the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, I think. Okay. And this is a ball mason jar. Now, some of y'all have seen that fits. That's the way we first designed them, but all of them are a little bit different. This is a ball mason jar. Okay. And it's slid down in there, right? But it doesn't go all the way. These are tapered. So it doesn't fall in. It works the same way. And this is out of like hundreds and hundreds of these that people bought the last couple of weeks. There's been like 2 people. But it put in there, so they were getting excited about it. And I was telling them it still works. I even put it, said that in our videos. I think the small one does that on top. And then it slides down in a little bit, right? All right. So what I did, some of them, you put the ring back on without the top. Some of them, they fit just fine. So if you're having a problem flipping in and that bothers you, put that ring back on and see if that fits. All right. Now, if it doesn't, if it, some of them might slide through there, we made these. Just, I call it an adjustment ring. All right. So all the stuff that you all get, I'm going to throw a couple of these into your package with you. Go right on there. So any of them, I do any of them that slide down in like that. You have a little ring and you hold it up on top and you can be happy. Okay. So you totally don't need it. Half of these over here, some of them are up on top, some of them are down. The one that I showed you. See how big that? Look at all those pea shoots. Right? Look at all those pea shoots. Look where that's at. There's the top of the jar. Right? It didn't go all the way down. So all of those jars are flared a little bit. And most of them, they all fit. But over here on Whatnot, YouTube and Facebook, I try to get on Etsy sometime this week, but Whatnot gets first choice. Anybody that gets right, we're going to throw a couple of these. So, like I said, I get on there. And slides right in. And it'll keep it up on top. Right? So I hope that helps. Here goes the giveaway. New. Let's see, Alex. Alex is new. All right, cool. We're going to do a demo. I'm going to show you guys how to put these up. TJ, congratulations. Put new in the chat. There you go. Yeah, put new in the chat. All right, sometime during the night, let's watch these guys. Sometime during the night, I'll do a demo. All right. This is our self-watering adapter. You've been on YouTube and Facebook. You've been seeing that self-watering adapter. This is hot soy. This one's growing kind of big there. We'll show you how to put those together. And we might run a couple of those. Right now, we're mainly focusing on like a newer adapter. We're going to go through a lot of those tonight because all of this stuff, guys, everything here, with that. See a couple of things that we set up. Remember last week we did a couple of bottles. Those are right there. I've got a couple like back there, and the rest of all this stuff is all grown with these. So this makes it really simple. With the adapter, This coolness works great. Remember, we have our clay pebbles, and this is good for growing your plants and just planting them. If you guys see the big plant growing there, there's our fertilizer, 1 teaspoon per gallon. I'll do some of that. That's all we do. All the stuff up here, we've been using that 1 teaspoon per gallon. All right. So this you got to get clay pebbles. We run some kits people want, but all of this little stuff that's up here, we've grown with these adapters and no clay pebbles. All you do is put a paper towel in here. We fill it up with our nutrient water, except for the bees. It doesn't need nothing but water. Fill up the nutrient water, put a paper towel, put the seeds, and then cover it with keep all my lids. Got bunches of them now. And we just use this cover it too, so you don't even need aluminum foil like we were covering ourselves on an adapter. So that's it. Look, guys, this was last week. Remember I told you we just covered something? We planted some one's broccoli. Like I said, we got broccoli. Whoever was asking for broccoli, and more of our top soy. So this is top soy just sprouting, and those other ones are top soy are bigger. Here. These are start to fall over, and growing into each other. So we can't get out too hard. I might yank some of the other plants. See all the roots? Why do you not need to cover them? Why do you need to cover? We do cover. We do cover them for germination. What's up, Maria? What lights are you using, Mike? These are happy leaf grow lights. If you go on YouTube and go back through my live streams, I interviewed the guy that made those. So the owner of that company, Vic, we had an interview with him here. Our option grow lights. The guy was an engineer at MIT, and he made these made in the USA. They're fantastic lights. But I started out with stuff like this too. If you're just starting out, I just started out with that. You know, if you just grow microgreens, and then I used the green lights. That's it. You grab. Let's see. I'm on 2 of those. Corlear, you want to? Here's 50 seconds on the giveaway. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to put one of these together. We actually do. I've got that already made up. I think I've got here. Get these small ones. Let's see. She wants to know how to wash pebbles to reuse them. Just look that up on YouTube, Facebook, YouTube. Just Google it. People have different ways. You can. I just rinse mine out and I set them out. I got this brown table that's made out of stone, and I set mine in a tray and let them sit in the sun. And they sit out there for a week. I've got so much of them, and I just keep alternating it. Some people wash theirs with hydrogen peroxide. Some people use a little bleach. Some people use vinegar, and some people boil them. There's all different kinds of ways. Harry, congratulations. Congrats, Terry. And what you can do is let them sit out in the sun for a few days. Once it starts to get hot, and all the little roots will start to dry up and get brittle, and you can just kind of roll them around if there's a little breeze or blow on them and get most of that off. I put mine in a tray, like a screen, and most of the stuff comes off. Tough wait for sure. Dry first. Yeah, here are the dryers first. Hi, Biscuits, what's up? I saw you in another stream. I was getting spices. Milford. Yeah, cool. I just use their Reagan's View rosemary or something. I use it as a bread dip, and I got garlic. Uh, I got the pickle one coming in a few days, and a couple other ones. But yeah, pretty good. Here's another one you just saw. She said Milford Spices. Y'all check them out on whatnot. They're like a spice company in that, and pretty cool couple. On a Saturday and Sunday, they have a little cooking show. So they're on for a couple hours last week, cooking up a dish. Album came out like looking really good, and we're gonna start cooking too. So that's gonna be cool. I turned my basil and oregano cilantro. Awesome, Terry. That's awesome. The grow lights are called Happy Leaf. Thank you, Mister. Does the adapters do they fit the Dollar Tree jars? This is the one I got from the Dollar Tree. You see if yours are the same. There was another one. Let's see. One of them was like plain, didn't have any writing on. I got some of these jars. It's another ball. It's probably planted up here. But I had something that didn't have any name on it at all. What does this say? White mouth, golden harvest or something. I think it's another one. Let's see if I can get the roots out of there. I think I got that one at the Dollar Tree too. You see it sits right up on top there. Anyhow, they can fit most of the white mouth. That's the reason why we got this adjustment ring that we're putting on there is because we tried different sizes. I got it for the ball mason jars, and I made it fit exactly. Which that's what I did at first was just a ball mason jar, and I did it exactly, and it wouldn't fit into the other ones. They're like really snug, right? So that's what we kept adjusting the size a little bit. And when I found out this flared, that it was still, even though it's down, it's not going all the way down in there. So that's why we made it the size that it is, so that there'll be a lot of different ones. We've got, let's see, this one's ball. See, this one doesn't even on, right? And it slides a little bit in there. That's a generic one. That's why we want to put the little lip on it. So now it's on top. So I'm asking so many questions. That's all right. My brain. I need somewhere to read. Y'all can go to my YouTube channel. Look, any purchase is going to have one. This is on the card, but it's a little sticker. It's going to have this QR code here. You scan that, you go to YouTube. It has all these videos. This is just some quick clips. If you go over to YouTube, I've got dozens and dozens of videos how to set up all the self-watering adapters. We've got one Coke bottle. We've got one straight Gatorade bottle. We've got one fit long neck beer bottle. That's the Gatorade one. We've got one fit both your white top and your regular mouth. Got one here. And also the regular mouth. That one's smaller. All right. So we've got all of those, and all of that's on my YouTube channel. Now over here, this is Amazon. That's my Amazon store where I've got like nutrients and the clay pebbles, all other stuff I've been using over the years. How does it look like? Where do you get prices? Carol, it's going to be right now. We're having a couple of Zoom meetings where we're doing meet and greets and Q&A, so ask questions. I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube. I've got another channel, and then we're going to have a private Facebook group, so you get in there, we can help each other. But it's going to be more of a program. It started out with a lot of people that are just interested in learning how the internet works and all of that. And there's some people who already have channels and they're trying to get going. And this is going to be more helping you along the way to tell you what works, how to set things up, and mainly doing a lot of motivation. I can give people all the tools in the world to know how everything works, and most people aren't going to take the time to do it. So what we're going to do is just help as many people as we can get set up and start earning revenue streams. And I'll start when you join that, you get in and it'll send you one of these. Basically the same thing. It's got another QR code right there, and that'll take you to our private Facebook group. And from there, that's where I post updates and let everybody know what's going on. I'm talking about the one that's around $14 per month. Now, the one $14 a month, that's just supporting, that's just over on YouTube, is the one you talked about. No, it's not MLM. We'll never do MLM. Even the other stuff that we're talking about, all that other stuff was multi-level marketing. There's this affiliate marketing. This is my own thing. This is what I took time. I'm going to spend like $1,000 setting up a program so you guys even take my course, my ebook, and you can sell it and make 80% of the profit off of it. And instead of using somebody else, like what we're trying to do with the other ones, I'm doing everything myself. Sorry, I was referring to the jar you have in front of the camera. Oh, these jars? These are just ones that I had. These were from the Dollar Tree. They're clear like that, and they had a metal top. I don't know if they even have them anymore. These were a couple of years ago. If you go on my channel, you're going to see a bunch of things like stacked up against the wall. We do it one time. And we plant. We take our plants out of here. Look how big some of these guys are getting. We take our plants out of here. We put one or two into the jar like this with nutrients, and we grow them out. That's what you're going to see on the videos up here. Let me show you something. I don't know if I can get it out. On this show, I was doing a demo that showing people how you can take the plant out, right? And we did one right here. See, that's that white jar. That's cabbage. That's a red cabbage. And we're growing it under these lights. This has been sitting in the back there the whole time. So this has never been outside. Do you have adapters for them? For these, I'm not selling them. Because these do the same as this. They're not that much. They're only about this much bigger. They're not that much bigger. When I went and increased the size, I went to make them myself. They're not all that much bigger. So this is why I got this, right? See that? It's not that much bigger. It's just what I handled. And I had 50 of these just sitting around waiting for spring. So I said, I'm going to plant microgreens because I can harvest all this now and take some of these and plant them into this, grow them out. So these were just sitting around, so I might as well utilize it, right? But I'm not going to sell that because then people will be asking, where do we get this? I can't get it, blah, blah, blah. This is just what I had. So I took mine and just increased it by 6 feet. There's not that much space, right? What are you selling? It's our adapters. We got the microgreen growers. We've got deep ones, shallow ones for different things. This one's for the deep ones for like peas and radish. Shallow ones for like this, tatsoi, amaranth, kale, collards. And we've got other adapters that make growing microgreens easier. We've got some watering adapters. We'll do a demo on this if you guys want. We'll do a demo on that. But then the microgreen, you take that from that stage and grow them out like this. If you try to grow them with soil, like 99% of all the other microgreen growers, they're okay to get 10, 20 trays, throw soil in there, 10 pounds, spray it, sprinkle your seeds, this whole thing, and then you got to come by 2 or 3 times a day and check on it, spray it. And if you water too much, it gets soggy and you get damaged off or problems. If you don't water enough, you lose like a whole 10, 20 tray, right? These are all separate. If you lose one, you know, not all of them are going to be drinking water at the same time. You don't like to lose like big trays at one time. And with the self-water, it's like basically saying, forget it. You set one up for it through germination, check on it, spray it if it's a little dry, you don't want it to dry out completely, right? And after that, when you take the top off, you just leave it. So all of these are just sitting there. This, the water's right here. It's grown this big, and it has that much water. So still has this much more to go. So we can harvest it right now. So set and forget it, no refill it right now. This one, we let this go a little bit more. I put a little bit more in today. That one's getting big. Once they start to get a little bigger, they start drinking a little bit more. This is the same thing. It's like this. So that's your microgreen stage. That's what they'll sell you in the clamshell when you go to the store, right? And then this is what we grow. See, if you grow just microgreens over and over, you can keep growing microgreens, right? You'll get that much out of your seed that you put on there, right? So you get about that much. But you can let it grow out. Wouldn't you rather have like this? So you can combine and grow several of them. So if you want this couple of microgreens, you can take this, cut those, put it on your stuff, grow a couple out. So you're not wasting all your seeds. You're not doing it over and over. Growing this right here, when they say it goes from here and they're comparing it to the mature plant as far as nutrients, you can't tell me it's going to go from here to here and lose all its nutrients. But these are still nutrients. All right. We just like growing more. Like I said, I was going through a ton of seeds when I first tried, and I was losing some. I was coming home. Sometimes we work late, we were on the road, right? And then we want to get home till late at night. Sometimes we'd have to spend the night instead of driving back to the project. And I didn't get home, and I would have several trays of microgreens, and they'd all be dead when I got home. So this is just the way some of you guys have already said it. You put your systems, you got them split. They were like this, and you had to go somewhere. Somebody just set theirs all up, left the house for like 3 or 4 days, came back and they said the microgreens were still there. They're awesome. Growing them the traditional way, you can't do that. Thank you. Sorry, I'm harvesting. No, that's right. I mean, harvest away, right? As many plants that you cut coming in. Yeah, some of them are cut coming in. And if you want to grow them a little bigger, guys, if you watch up here, okay, I'm just about done right there, right? Right, now watch this. There's a bunch of you grow like that. That's why they're still forming it, right? See all the stuff behind me? Now you take one out like that. And do that with plants here for you. And you put them into the corner, you grow them out. Right there's a bunch of dino here. That's like one of these that grow here. That's all bok choy. That's like this stuff right here. You put it in different containers, you can grow 4 heads of bok choy. And there's what it's on my YouTube channel. But all of those are grown just like starting like this, and then we pull them out and put them into a container. That's milk jug going up the wall. All that bok choy right there was growing right up the wall in space no bigger than this. This is milk jug here. Those I just took it to the top here and just stuck it in the top. You can also drill a hole right here and use a little to hold it in place. That's my YouTube channel. But that just gives you a lot more. Look, guys, right here is literally like 1,000 plants, right? So you can go ahead and grow it like this, just eat it. That's cool. But if you take a little, like right here, a handful, right? That would be enough to grow what you saw growing up the wall. Just something about this much. I take about 3 or 4 each and put them in the spot. And really, it's a little big. This is what I would harvest baby greens. believe it or not, when they're about this size, I go out. Here, we're gonna pull some out of the back here. Look at this. See how easy that is? I just did that right in front of you, right? Nothing to wash off the roots. You're in the hydroponics and you go get them up at the store. You got to wash your stuff off of here, right? Because it clog your pumps and everything up. We don't have any pumps to worry about. We don't have any aeration, right? It's the cracking method. But look, see, like right back there, we've been pulling a couple out. It doesn't take all that much. So right here, a little spot about that big, we'll do a setup going up the wall. And then the rest of it, you can still eat as microgreens. That's why you don't have to pull them all out at once. Here's my pump. Look, it's just a slice of middle, right? Cut a little wedge like Pac-Man. That goes right in the middle. And then when you take your point out like that, I put it about like that. See, there's about 4 or 5 in there, right? You can always put them out a little later. KK, what's up? I've just planted cilantro and kale after growing a plant adapter. Awesome. Somewhere in the soil. Awesome, KK. Which one did you use? Cilantro? Yeah, kale. Yeah, we had kale up there. Look, it's that easy. And then we put them in different things like the milk jug or the down stuff. That's all on my channel. Here's what the downspout looked like. I made a little end cap. That's on the channel too. I just drove a little 2-inch hole. We fill this up. Anything that holds water will work. Fill it up. It's about there where the roots are in it. You really don't want stems of water. Oh, there's no giveaway going, guys. And just do it like that. And that's what you saw all that stuff growing in there. That's how easy it is. It takes like 2 minutes to plant something like this out. Right? So there's no, you're not having weeding and tilling and composting and all of that. Look, I don't like wasting. So we'll get to the running some of these guys. I know I get to running my mouth too much, but this is what we use for fertilizer or nutrients. 1 gallon of water. And this is what we have in the kit. There's enough for 5 gallons in there. You stretch it, it might be enough for 6, but it just takes 1 teaspoon per gallon. Right? Do you sell the end caps? No, I don't. Do you put nutrients in the water? Yeah, we're doing the nutrients right now. The end caps look for world, like the world, Earth, World Grace Project.org. They make them and they sell them cheaper than I was selling them. And it goes across to a nonprofit. 1 teaspoon, right? And you see, still plenty in there, right? 1 teaspoon per gallon. And this is it. Shake it up. All right, look. This just was stevia we had, right? I don't like wasting things, so we've got that. I might go plant it in the garden tomorrow. We're not going to do it tonight. I don't want to let it sit and dry up. It's going to put on there, float. That's how easy it is. I'm just going to let it sit over there. Tomorrow morning, I'll take it out, put it in the garden in 1 bigger containers. So the nutrients with 1 teaspoon per gallon, right there. If you want to take a screenshot, Maxi Grow. I love YouTube and Facebook. You can see it. And that's in my Amazon shop. Guys, we have a giveaway going. Here, this is for a set of adapters. The ones we're talking about right here. This is for a set of adapters. And you get the little adjustment with it here on one. Okay? If I can find it. All right, there we go. Getting the giveaway. So you're going to get deep and shallow one, and I'll throw you the adjustment rings in there. So everyone can be happy to sit up on top. Do you have, let's see, acclimate seedling? We're putting it in the dirt. I don't plant mine in the dirt. It's kind of tough. You can play around with it. I used to try that, but they're going from a really wet environment. This isn't like hydroponics, like ebb and flow, or the drip system where the roots get wet a little and dry out and get wet. This is cracky. There's no pumps or anything. The roots stay in there and they stay wet. They're used to being in a very wet environment. You know, you stick in the soil and they're going to dry out. It's going to be a shock. So if you do transplant, you're going to want to keep it really damp for a long time, like a week. And then by then your plant might be suffering from that. So you can try, but it's kind of tough. What was the name of the website? World, like the Earth, WORLD, Grace, like Grace Project.org. Here, if I can reach my there you go. Like that. www thing. All right, let's set one of these up real quick. I want to show you. Peas. Does everybody understand the peas? It's one of the easiest ones. You guys can't grow this, you can't really grow anything. All right, I'll just go over peas real quick because this won't take any time. You guys want to grow? If you go to the farmer's market, how much are they charging you all for that? Let's see. Do you use this mostly for microgreens? Well, microgreens is the beginning of it. All of this is microgreens. This is a baby green space, and then right there, we take them outside and grow them out. It's going to be spring. We're going to grow them out in plants like that. But it all starts with this. Growing peas now. T-Bills, awesome. Who's that? Just said, hey, coming in here. Sunshine, what is up? Spinning everybody around here. Look, peas. Put them in, right? Fill it up with water. Not down here. Fill it up. It's going to swell up about 3 or 4 times their size. I do about this much one time piece, and then I come out in the morning to fill up to here. All right? So go ahead and put a lot of water. Next morning, over the sink. I'm usually outside. Pour it into there, let the water drain off. Rinse it, right? Set it up like that. Take your lid, just kind of set it on it. And the ring, you don't have to screw down, just set it up like that, all right? YouTube and Facebook, you can still see me? That's so cool. Okay, there you go. All right, take it. For the next 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days, either gently rinse it, don't disturb the piece, gentle. You don't need that much water, just a little gentle, or take your sprayer and spray it. All right, and spray it until you see water coming out the bottom there. See the water dripping out? You want to get a good bit of water on it, right? Do that a couple times a day. Put your lid back on. Just let it sit like that. These peas are going to grow up. It's going to push this off. So don't screw this on. That's when you're going to know how to uncover it. The peas are actually going to push this up. When you see them pushing up and going, let me in here, right? That's when you take that off. They'll have little roots coming down here about half an inch. Then you fill water, nutrients or anything, all the way up. Don't let it touch your white, just below the where the roots are barely touching it. From there, you're going to see the roots. Within the day, you're going to see them like going down into the water. It's going to blow your mind. Then it's going to be like this in about 4 or 5 days, right? You can actually harvest those, open up a little more, but those are fine. Just get like that. You can use them as garnish. You can juice them. Then they're going to get a little bit like that. And then this one's actually got a little farther. That's how far you can take it. You can keep letting it go and go. All right. Then all you got to do is take this. You can harvest it. I can harvest this right here on the channel if you want to see it. Who won? Hummingbird. Your losing streak is over. Y'all say congratulations, Hummingbird. So look, guys, you saw me do that, right? I didn't soak it overnight. That's what this one right here. I just came in the next day when this was sitting over there. I said, oh, I forgot those bees were in there. I kept going and just spraying them a couple times a day, and then they came out like that. Look, we got red cap, more top soy, more broccoli. Guys, it's just a paper towel. This is a little different than the peas, but this is still just as easy. For this, you want peas, don't need any mung beans, bean sprouts, deep one, you don't need any, right? But this right here, if you're doing all your other stuff, if you just want to grow microgreens, probably just to this point right here. This is what they say grow microgreens, eat them, right? So you can grow microgreens to this point with just water. But you're going to go through a lot of seeds. Take my word for it. All right? That's why I like to grow them out. I like to get a little bit more. You can have a salad out of this, right? You can't have a salad out of that. You're going to sprinkle that on like 3 plates, you're going to be out of microgreens, right? For this, if you let them grow out a little bit, so you can have this, you have your microgreens, let some of them grow out, and then take some of them out to your garden and grow them out like that. But we're going to plant some right in here, okay? And it's going to be the way that we just did this. This was just from, it was about 2 days after our last live stream. I went ahead and planted all of these. So call it 5 days or something. And then if you want to let them keep growing and keep filling them up, they'll grow big too. See how this is here? So this is about a week older than this. But you can see you're still getting a good volume. This wide mouth chunk, that's why I'm not like putting these up, because it's not that much of a difference. You can still grow a lot of microgreens with this one right here. So watch, this is how we set it up. I'm gonna pour it, put that in there. See where the white lid, the lip of the lid is, bottom is right about to that line. We want it touching right there so that your seeds don't dry out. You don't want it up above it where your seeds are like floating in there. So look, I'm just gonna fill it up to that. And I'm gonna check it. It's in here. And it's not coming through the top yet. I'm just putting it to touch. See that? It's touching. Now I'm just gonna get a piece of towel. If you want to get finicky about it, you can get out your scissors and you can cut a circle. Right? All of these that you saw me planted over there, I just ripped them into a little piece like that, square. I didn't get too fancy. Oh, time for another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway. And look, this is how you know it's up high enough. See, it's just is barely touching it, right? See that? I put that in there and it's wet. So if that's still dry, just pour a tiny bit on there. And as long as the bottom's touching it, see the bottom's wet, that should be good enough. All right. So was that easy? And when we do the other ones, we're putting clay pebbles and everything to fill up the bottle, right? We just do that. Here's some topsoil. We're not even going to use, remember, our cereal bowl. We use 1 bag for that. I'm just going to take part of that because it's a lot smaller. So you'll probably be able to get about 3 or 4 out of that. Just like that, guys. So is that easy? If that was easy, that's all it takes to grow stuff like that. Look, missed it, right? Cover it, and I got more lids. Set that lid on top. Don't screw it on. Just set it on top like that, okay? And then when these guys will start pushing up on that too. I'll come out the next day, just like when we do our self-water adapter. Look in there. If that paper towel starts to dry up around the edge, come in there and just spritz it a little, all right? And sooner or later, those guys are going to grow roots. That towel's not going to take a chance against the roots. Then you'll see little roots coming down through here. Once you see the roots about half an inch, let the water go ahead and start dropping. And then keep it right about there. All right? If you're just going to grow microgreens, you can just let this go down. Your microgreens will grow. You can just harvest them. But that's all you do. I'm just going to set that like that. Set this over. It doesn't have to go under the grow lights. And that metal lid, instead of using aluminum foil like our other stuff, will keep the light out. So I'm just going to set this over here, come back and check it, make sure they're not dried up. And once they start pushing that lid off, I'll take the top off and bring them over here and set them. Like these guys, I don't have room for them. These guys are just sitting over here. I've got like 9 of them ready to go. So you've got all of this. What I'm going to do is come through like some of these, harvest some of these. We might have a little salad or whatever. You get rid of a couple of those, and then take the little ones that are already planted and sprouted, those over here, and keep the cycle going over and over. What I can do is take some of these and go outside, just like I just showed you. You know, we just took it and came in and yanked those plants out of there. So we just go in and plant that, right? So I can come through and say, all right, it's a nice day outside. I've got a bunch of milk jugs. I got a bunch of downspouts. I've used the jugs, the milk jugs. Apple cider comes in. We've used those. We use just about anything that can hold water. And we'll go plant a bunch of those and then take those and put those under light and keep the cycle going over and over again. That's why I call it the continuous harvest system. This isn't like when you go ahead. I stuck him in that jar with the other one. When you plant, like when you try to do it, spring's coming up, right? You're going to do traditional garden. Hold on. Here's another adapter. Giveaway. YouTube and Facebook, jump over to Whatnot. Let's see. Paste. There's your link to Whatnot. Well, thank you for this video. No problem. Yeah, are you guys YouTube and Facebook? I've been over like 8, 9 years, and this is all the stuff that I've learned over the years. It was real tough. Like spring's coming up. Some of you guys are still. Somebody says snow this weekend. We were record highs over here. We were like 90 degrees last week. A couple days ago it was 90 degrees. But think about what you got to do. You're getting ready, right? You're waiting for the last thing of frost. We're already growing, right? So you're going over and you break out the tiller. Some of you have been prepping all through the winter. Some of you got compost piles that you've been tending to and stuff. You got to get out there and prep the land, right? And till up the land and everything, get all your stuff ready. You have to amend your soil. If you went over and blacked out your compost, you got to get that all taken care of. So now you put your compost and your fertilizer and stuff in the ground, just all the stuff that you have to do just to get ready. And it all happens like spring, right? There's different things. Most things happen in spring and fall. There's a couple of things that you can plant a little later or a little earlier, but the majority of things in a traditional garden, spring and fall. And then once it starts growing, you get down there, you have to be on your hands and knees, like thinning them out. You have to watch for all the pests. We don't have any pests in here. And then you're just constantly weeding and tilling and irrigating. Just all the work that goes into it. This we've already grown it. We've got our microgreens, right? You keep doing this over and over. You got microgreens, then you got baby greens, and then you take some of this, you go outside, plant it out, and it's mature plants. If something happens to the ones that's outside, say you do get a couple of pests or whatever, you need to do this. I grow it outside under my shade house. Something happens to the ones that are out there, you can take those, compost them, and you've got more plants that are ready to go right back in. When you're doing a traditional garden, most times you go over, you buy all these transplants and that, or you plant from seed, and you get ready, you plant everything, and then if something happens, you're like out of luck. You can't really like change it up. Also, if you put your stuff out in the garden and you can't move it, like me, sometimes I'll put things in one place and they'll get like too much sun and be really hot, or they'll get not enough sun. All of these you can pick up and move. So lots of benefits to this. And if you keep it going all the time like this, it gets to be like having, that's what we were talking about last week. We were doing it like I've worked in the hospitality industry, like restaurants and that, and all of the cooks. The prep cooks like prepped all the time, but even the line cooks, everybody else, when you got done with your shift, you prep for the next shift or you prep for the next day, right? So that's what we do is that we go on over and we harvest some of this and we go to eat it. We know that we're going to need some more. So maybe in the morning, I don't have to do it at the end of the day. Sometimes I get up in the morning, get out there, throw this thing in, and you got your cup of coffee. I just go over and say, all right, I got some spare jars. I'm just going to get my jars, fill them up with nutrients. You guys saw how easy that was, right? So we get one. So imagine how long it's going to take just to do six. And then get a paper towel, a little bit, sprinkle some seeds, cover it. We're done. That's just like working in a restaurant. Before you go home, like you can't leave until you get your shift done and you get prep for the next day. You're over there pulling stuff, frozen stuff, labeling it, right? Get stuff ready. This is the same thing. It's like say, hey, we're going to get ready. So when you do that, start having fun doing it, then it's not a chore anymore. That's when you keep doing it over and over and over again. Almost lost my rings. Okay, so we're printing up a bunch of these adjustment rings. We're going to throw those in with your orders tonight. That way, if yours slips down in the jar, that's going to take care of it. All right. I've been running my mouth. We got a giveaway going. Yes. YouTube and Facebook. Cool. Use of the lid cover instead of the foil. Yeah, Hello Kitty, isn't it? So you go ahead and use it. Because I was using foil. Now, foil, I do use it 2 or 3, 4 times. I don't use it just once to throw it out. But you just keep using it over and over. Moonlight, congratulations on the giveaway. Yeah, you just set it on like that. And it's all set. So with this is why, we're focusing on this. You got less stuff. You don't need clay pebbles. And you got this. Guys, I'm going to show you the difference. And this is still a very cool system, right? And I love doing this. We'll show you one of these. All right, I've got a cereal bowl. That's why I do it in the morning. I look around, see what I got ready. All right, now this is if you want to plant them out like these. You saw me pull a couple out. If you grow them like this, those roots are going to get all tangled up, right? They're down there. They went through that screen. Those are going to be a little harder to pull out and reuse, right? So basically, you're growing this to baby greens. So this is a microgreen. Look at that kale. Can you all see the true leaves coming in? Tell me if you can see the true leaves. The cotyledons will look like this, little round leaves, right? Let's see if we can find a true leaf. I just saw a couple. That means they're getting the first true leaves right there. I'll see that one. So that's a true leaf. It's all jagged. There goes another one right up on top, just like that. All right. So those are ready. That's gone. This true leaves start to come in. So that's good. Just that microgreen. Oh, look. These getting so big they're falling over. That's a true leaf right there. See right there? See how it looks different? First the codlings around. That's a true leaf. Oh, true leaf mark. All right, so I'm going to show you how to use one of these. If you want to pull them out, just like you saw us do, we're pulling them out like that because we're going in your clay pebbles, and they come out easy. We're going to use this. And watch this 16 ounce, fits a 20 ounce, and it fits 1 liter or 2 liter bottles, but I don't suggest 2 liter bottles. 1 liter is the biggest you want to go with this. Just going to fill it up. I learned to do this, guys. I'm doing it over the cereal bowl. I was doing it over the floor back here. I was getting water on the floor. And I was like, duh. I just poured over the bowl. So this is the fertilizer. I knew this right from the beginning. I said microgreens, you don't need nutrients. But if you want to grow bigger like this, you need some nutrients. They won't get this big without any nutrients. All right? And that's all you need for this. All right. That goes on there. In like this. That easy to see it. Stop. It's called clay pebbles. Extruded clay. These are porous. They retain moisture. I rinse mine off. I got tired of it being like dusty. So I rinse these off. Right? It doesn't have to be at the top, just about maybe like halfway. Got some strays here. This is just plain water. When you first start, your seeds are going to need to be damped. This is my red acre cabbage. Like that one you saw, beautiful purple color, right? So these bags I got out for one about this size. Cereal bowl. Just sprinkle it around. One bag like that. You get them all. Another little spritz of water. And this is where I was talking about foil. So you can see that wasn't that much harder, right? Now this is set it and forget it. Now you can take those, throw them out to baby greens, you can take them, flatten them out in your yard too. That goes over like that. And just like the other one, you let it sit for about like next day, come out, week. If it looks like they're starting to dry out on top, go and spritz them again with water. Make sure they stay a little damp for germination. Then you're going to see them coming up towards the bottle because that's where light's coming in. And they're going to be yellow. In about 3 or 4 days, you pull that oil off and you just leave it. And this one was like covered like yesterday. Then one day they'll go from yellow to green. As soon as they start to get some light, they're going to turn green. So these were yellow like yesterday. They turn green. See, there's still nutrients in there. Leave it. And you got another one, a couple more days. They're going to get a little bigger. Like through the magic of television, right? They get a little bit bigger. In a couple more days, they'll get a little bigger. At that point, you can just eat microgreens. That's fine. Just eating those and start all over again. Or like we said, you can grow some out and get more bang for your buck. So you get a whole lot more money. Once you get buying seeds, you're gonna see. So I like to grow some out like this. So we get a whole lot more. You're growing just microgreens. That's why all the chefs and all these pictures and Instagram and everything, you always see them taking and just sprinkling a little bit on. It's because they spend a lot of money on seeds and they're only growing them that big. And they're not going to want to take a handful of microgreens. And if they do that, they're going to be blowing through like a lot of money, right? You need to be eating a lot of stuff. because all of the studies that they have, they're comparing this to mature green, they're comparing 100 grams. Now go out and measure 100 grams. That's like over 30 ounces. These are light. So you're talking about like this much compared to like 3 ounces of broccoli. So this basically, if you're taking this and you're just sprinkling it on, and I've even heard like some doctors that say, yeah, their powerhouse, you just sprinkle a little on. It's like sprinkling superfoods. That's like taking your multivitamins and crushing them up and taking a little smidge of it and eating it, right? So you're gonna want to grow a lot and eat a lot, and if you're doing it easy where it's fun, you're gonna keep doing it over and over. If it's gonna be a chore, you're like, I gotta go plant some more microgreens. You know, you're not gonna want to do it. You're just gonna quit. If it gets to be too costly, if you keep buying just a bunch of microgreen seeds and you keep doing it over and over, and they're costing $30, $40 a pound, and you keep doing that over and over, sooner or later you're gonna be like, hey, it's just costing too much. But if you go ahead and buy that same one, you take a little bit and you grow some out. You take a little bit of that, you grow some, like you saw in that video back there. Then you're gonna, whenever you walk out, you're gonna have like microgreens whenever you need it. You're gonna have baby greens, and you can have mature greens out in your yard. And once you learn how to do all this, on my channel, I show you how to grow tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers and that too. We had a habanero plant with like this friggin' big. We grew in a 27-gallon tote. Basically, set it and forget it. It grew like about this big, set fruit and everything before I even thought about refilling it. All right, have I talked enough? And did I miss a lot of stuff in the chat? And guys, there's no giveaway going either, is there? YouTube and Facebook, we're over on Whatnot. I dropped the link over there. YouTube, there's a pinned comment. I didn't pin it. It's in the description. Here, I'll put it in there. You get a $15 credit, right? The people are just popping up. There are like 12 people over there. Put hashtag yes. And I'm going to draw for a pack of seeds. And for the 12 of you that are in here, I'll draw. And if they're not in there, I'll draw again. All right. Let's see. Whatnot. We need a giveaway going over here too. Do you have a video on how to build your shade house? No, I'll tell you. I think I do, but it's like years ago. You're gonna have to go back way back in my YouTube videos to find it, or do a search and you might find it. Hold on 1 second. Let me put some more seeds up, guys. I wasn't watching the chat. Were y'all saying Gibby over there? Chat. There's some more seeds. The shade house was just like we were talking about last week. We lived in this shelter in a box, the bar shelter. My wife did murals, and we had what they call a baker scaffold. It's not the big scaffolding like the contractors have. It's the little ones that are about less than 3 feet wide. We had 2 of those that we could fit in the back of my blazer. So we would use those. I could stack them up. We could reach up like 12 feet or whatever. So she would paint our ceilings with that. But we wouldn't go much higher than that. So we had a set of baker scaffold. And when we moved up here and stopped going on the road, it's older. I'm not walking around on scaffolding anymore. I was just going to put them by the road and let some other contractors who could use them come and take them. And Keely said, why don't you make something out of them? We need a greenhouse or whatever. And I said, well, I'll just make a shade house because we don't really need a greenhouse in Florida. And it's way too hot. But we do need shade. So I took those side by side, just as they are. The part they stand on the scaffold, we left the shelves. We put a little bit more wood on it, or another shelf up here. And then I just put 4 pieces of wood on the top. And I took PVC and just bent it. I put 3 pieces across the top. That was it. And a large shade cloth as wide as the scaffolding, and put on with zip ties. That's it. So shade house, you see, we're doing all the videos. You'll see it on here. And when we get set up, see that? I need to do that again. Who remembers the pot in that ditch? That ditch we had a pot like this. It was like That freaking big. What's up there? That's us planning it out. But in a little bit, you can see the chain house in here. This is scaffold. I love Keeley spider. Oh, cool. How tall did they get? These that were there, you couldn't see the TV. It was like this big. That's why I had to go and harvest. And then we grew another one in the bowl. This is the big one. We had a smaller Tupperware bowl. I had one somewhere. Anyhow, that's the size Tupperware. Just about that big. We had a bunch more actually growing in it. Yeah, Keely's little spider. She's got another one coming that wolf spider looks like a Lucas spider. It's on YouTube. She's got one coming next week. But she's got two or three of them right now. Pretty cool. Dill. My dill's taking a long time to germinate, guys. So I've got dill. If anybody wants, I can put a little bit in a bag. Let's see. But just like personally, I don't like giving it out if it's going to be tough. So if I can't grow it in here, look, guys, I got that much dill. That's a lot of dill, right? If you guys want some dill, I'll pass out some dill. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we'll do a bag. But it takes a long time to germinate. And until I get the hang of it, I'm not going to take that and put it inside of like a giveaway bag or anything. But we're working on that. Oh, Phil, my dill is too delicate. I would like some dill. All right, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I love dill too. That's why we're growing it because it like goes on a lot of stuff, right? Oh, giveaway, getting a giveaway. All right, guys, we're gonna run. If you're new here, let us know if you understand what's going on. Did I explain that right? And what time is it? Guys, it's been over an hour. We didn't run one thing yet. We did a lot of giveaways, right? I just harvested dill for the first time. Awesome. Not a clue. Not a clue. We're growing microgreens. I just spent the last hour explaining how to do it. So with these adapters. All right, guys, we're gonna run these. Now, do you guys want to run them and just tell me? I can tell you what seeds we got. Y'all can say in the chat, like, I want the wasabi and radish. And we'll do it with those. Or do you want like the whole pack? Some people were saying they didn't like someone said they didn't like radish, and some people don't like certain things. Did you say the parsley? Yeah, parsley is like really, really slow. All right, here we go. Yeah, Dave, congratulations. Hot joy. All right, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. You guys just want to do like the whole pack like we've been doing? Or does it have to pack them all up more? Yes. You get a variety. That's cool, right? YouTube and Facebook. This is not on Etsy. So if you guys want stuff like this, you gotta come on over to Whatnot. And that's what these people over here get Whatnot. We've been doing this since Black Friday. When's Black Friday? Day after Thanksgiving, right? So we've been doing this December, January, February, and this March. So we're going on like a fourth month. We've been doing this. It was a hit back on Black Friday. Usually what we did when we first started was I just said like this, peas and radish. You know, they like that. And our set of our adapters. And that's what we do. At each one, I've got to go over and make sure that's what I've got the label on. It takes a lot of time, and then it took forever to run. So what we've been doing on Black Friday and turned out well, we just put a whole pack of them. You get 8 different varieties, right? So everyone gets the same thing. So tomorrow when I go to pack, I just see adapter 1, adapter 2, adapter 3, adapter 4. They're all the same. So all I do is if somebody got like 3 adapters, I put 3 packs of seeds and 3 sets of the adapters in there and call it done. So it's really streamlined it. It's helped me. That's why people say you ship really fast, because I kind of streamlined that process. When we were numbering each one, I would have to come in if like this one had pak choy and wasabi or amaranth, and then the next one had peas or whatever. I'd have to try to find them and say, well, this one got number 1, and number 12, and number 32. Pack them up, and you can see how that kind of takes like days doing that. So this way, when we do, everyone gets the same thing and bunches of seeds. It takes a whole lot more seeds on my part, but it streamlines it so you guys get it quicker. So if y'all like that, it works out better for me too. I can go ahead and do that. It's just we got 8 different varieties. I think we went up to like 100 with the giveaways and everything. Giveaways too, right? You gotta have all those things. It was like 100, and we're doing 8 each one, so we're gonna have like 800 of these little buggers, like just for Friday. And then if we do it again on Saturday, we got like 800 more. Your hands get a little cramped. But we're going to do that. But not before we do another giveaway. All right. Jump in that giveaway. And remember, guys, whoever gets these tonight, we're going to go ahead and throw these in. All right. That way they fit whatever jar you have. We're going to throw a set of those in with it. YouTube and Facebook. If you got a problem where yours is flying in and you don't like it, like I said, they work like that. They work. We just made them this size so that we could fit a lot more jars that everybody can grow instead of just people that got a certain jar. So they'll totally work like that. But if it bothers you, I'm going to have these up there in the Etsy shop. You can get a set of those adapter rings. I'll have them up there this next week, okay? So you guys can get that. My peeps over on Whatnot, you get it tonight for free. They're going to come with your set that comes in here. I'm going to give it to you guys for free. All right? And YouTube and Whatnot, I love you. I mean, Facebook, I love you too. If you guys get on over to Whatnot, you can get it for free with these too. I dropped the link there. You get a $15 credit if you jump over. If you don't feel like going Whatnot, no big deal. You don't have to be in the giveaways that we have like all through the night. And these will be in our Etsy shop sale next week. But on Whatnot, it's going to be free. If they fall in accordance, there you go. She said just put a little rubber band on it. See, solutions for everything. I'll move this out of the way before I knock that down. We're going to go through some new adapters. Like I said, you can grow all this stuff, almost everything up here, with the exception of a couple of holes. What's wrong with our new adapter? Without all of the other stuff, the clay pebbles and oil and all of that. If you want to do this, we'll run a couple of those. We can do a couple of kits if you want, where we'll have clay pebbles, nutrients, and all of that in it. But if you guys just want this, to me, is like a whole lot easier. So, is everybody ready? Get in the giveaway. I make adapter for my so they don't fall. Cool, little Terry. Awesome. This is cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is cool. That's what we said. Grow food fast, guys. Most of this stuff you saw me plant when we were here, or you heard me talking about. Like I've got all of these stuff over here, right? It's just stuff that we plant and we haven't sit here and see this stuff growing in real time. This isn't like it grew out in the garden and we brought it in here, right? This we did. Anika, thank you very much. Yeah, everybody throws purple hearts up there for Anika. Thank you very much for the tip, Anika. This we grew outside because you can tell this is only 4 jars. We don't have a whole lot of room for that, right? So this is what we got sitting out in the sun getting even bigger and bigger. All of this right here didn't take all that long to grow. 7 to 10 days. Let's see, this one's about had it. It's about that's about when you go ahead and harvest it, just like this one down here. The rest of them are smaller. These go maybe about another week. And then what you do is you plant out like this You saw those. I got these over here that are out under the lights. And then we go ahead and take those, harvest those, bring those over. And then once we do those, hang out our jars, plant some more, and just keep the cycle going over. I miss y'all. We miss you too. We hope you feel better. Also, Janley, I can't ever find you in the beginning when I go to put you in for moderator. She said she'd help moderate if I need. She was asking how to do that. I'm doing much better. That's awesome. That was Jerry. Y'all see Jerry too. Jerry was on the mend in that too. So thoughts and prayers going out to Jerry. Here goes one. We're gonna run some of these guys. The first, we're gonna put another adapter up for giveaway. Hey, who wants the $20 Amazon gift card? We haven't sold anything yet. You guys want $20? Who is that? T-Bills. Congratulations. Did I say that right? Congrats. Yes, please. Let's do. Let's see if I put a list in here. I did. All right. Amazon gift card. It's $20, guys. Right there. All right. Now I forgot to copy the show notes over here, but this is for the lower 48. It's just for the United States. All the seeds. I can't send seeds to Hawaii and Alaska. If you guys bid on anything and it's got seeds, you're going to get adapters, extra adapters instead of seeds. And I don't think there's international on whatnot. I don't have international shipping on, so I don't have to worry about that. And bid responsibly. There's no cancellations, so you can't like bid. But you're taking the bid away from someone else. Some people bid, they get accepted, they bid and bid. Bid responsibly. If you don't want it, don't bid, and you can't cancel afterwards. Okay. So the people get it because you after the show, you come back and go, the people who were bidding on it, you took that opportunity away from them. And then if I cancel it, that looks bad on me because it looks like I'm not fulfilling what I set something out to bid. Somebody bid on it and then they want me to cancel it. It looks like I'm not doing my job. So it helps. It hurts our channel rather. So bid responsibly. We're gonna do this. This is only on YouTube, Facebook. This is over on whatnot, guys. It's how easy these adapters go on. Well, I call it adjustment ring. So Facebook and YouTube, I'll have these for you guys next week. They'll be in the shop. YouTube or whatnot, you guys get those for free tonight. So those will be on there. Fit in like that. All right, so you're gonna get those and a pack of seeds. All right, giveaways going. All right, it's gonna start at $1, and we're gonna do 5 seconds. Hold on 1 second. Pin, delete, cancel. One set of adapters. Yes, and the seeds. If I can get it. Hold on 1 second because it's not letting me do it. All right, we've been doing giveaway auctions. 1 second, guys. This is like screwy. I've been doing this for like 6 months, and right now it's edit item. Really cancel. There's no run. I can't run it. Auction. $1. I'm going to leave and come back. Hold on 1 second. We're getting everything set up. Y'all got to get it going, right? They've been updating things and it's a little screwed. We might not be having an auction tonight. So the best laid plans, right? $40 on the Amazon gift card. And we're going to try and figure all of this out. I have no idea why it's not letting me run it. We've got lots of chat. Run as a plant sale. Those are working. They may get outbid quickly. All right, here goes the Amazon giveaway. And I'm going to try and add the listing again. Right now, it's not letting me run it. So I don't know if I did something wrong. Here we go. Min Moose, congratulations. You got $20 coming. Congratulations. All right, let me check my inventory. Now try to add it again. Go food fast, 313. That's in there. Like I said, I've been doing this for 6 months. $243. Mike, my announcements have been weird. Yeah, they stay longer than normal or disappear. Yeah, it might be wonky. They're, usually all I do is click this button and it'll have run auction, and the button, it's got edit item, pin item, delete item, cancel, and it doesn't have run item. But it'll let me run like giveaways. Mike, looks like the night is freebie. Yeah, it might be. Hold on 1 second. Let me just mess around with this a little bit. I'm going to delete it. All right, it's gone. Now try to add it back in. Yeah, this might just be a community hangout. All right, it's back in. And it's not doing it. What the heck? About that one. That one's not doing it either. Do you want me to pre-bid on a host choice adapter? You can. So people have pre-bid on the microgreen grow kit. It's up from $5. It's up to 16, and I can't run that one either. Let me see if it'll let me do a. What if I do the hybrid adapter? Two for 15. Yeah, just 1 second, guys. We're trying to figure this out. All right. You see the bite now. I got the hybrid adapter. See, it says run as flash sale. So it's just the auction. I wonder if it's just me. Y'all go into like somebody else's chat and see if they're having auctions on other streams. Maybe they shut me down. We had 10 people shared. Thank you very much. What if you close the whole show and restart? I can do that. I'll try to leave and come back. You all hang out and we'll have another giveaway. So there's no giveaway going right now, right? Let me see, run flash sale. All right, here. I'm going to try a flash sale for 15 seconds. All right, that ran. So the flash sales are running. It's just the auction isn't. Auction. Yeah, there's usually a big yellow button for me to press and to get the auction started, and it's not even there. All right, I will leave. Let me see if I do this. But if I push end show, if we're gone, if I don't make it back, I love you guys. But we'll come back with more giveaways. I'm just going to downsize, minimize show. Are we still there? Did I leave and come back? What not difficulties? Was I gone? Here, yes. All right. Let me let it start back up over here and we'll see if we run. Yes, you were gone and now you're back. Nope. Same thing. No run button. It's running. Yeah, that's what I did. I can run a flash sale, so I had that as a flash sale. One more thing. Let me see if I got like emails. There's problems. TikTok. No, no, no. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Here, let me give you guys one more giveaway when we're trying to figure this out. So let me do flash sales. So let me do giveaways. There's another pack of seeds. Wait, here, let's do it adapter. All right, if we can't sell any, we'll give away adapters. All right, ready? Here's that giveaway. That's working. I can pin it. I just can't run it. See down at the bottom, it will say awaiting next item. Let me try it. Let me try it from up here. My laptop's working. Adjust the counter time. Sudden death. I might have to do it from my laptop, guys. Bugging out on the computers. Five seconds, 30 seconds. See, it's not letting me change sudden death either. Sudden death, starting bid $1. It's doing 30 seconds. There's one. Is it running? 3 seconds. Oh, somebody got that 2 hummingbird you got for $1. There we go. Now it's working. I got to do it from up here. Anika, congratulations. I don't have my bell. My bell's back there. So my computer's not, it's not letting my computer do it. Oh, you know what? That thing updated just before I came back on. It updated. Rayfell, congratulations. And now it's not doing the app right. I might have to get a new computer. It might not be able to handle what's going on with the update. No, Rob, congratulations. Here, let me show you guys what you're running for. I'm going to have to stand up close to the computer here. Hannah, congratulations. There we go. Whole pack of seeds. Oops, error running. See, now it says error running. It's going to stop me here too. Ready, set, go. It's bugging out there too. Carol, congratulations. Rob, it's got another one. Is the giveaway still going, guys? Rayfell. Yes. Okay, giveaway's going. I should be able to see the giveaway from here. Musara, congratulations. Run next. Justin, congratulations. Get the 2 adapters, the adjustment rings. Carol's got another one. And the 8 pack of seeds. If I can hold it with this thing. Rayfell's got another one. And swipe with that hand. Sorry if the screen is shaking, guys. I got to keep pushing the screen. Hannah, congratulations. Yeah, what's coming up on, I've got a screen like back there behind of it. It's like lagging way behind. And my computer just updated. I shut it down last night. It like updated. Something went screwy with it. Carol, congratulations. Here we go. 5 seconds. Is it 5 or 3? Ah, my bell. Congrats. Is that first time purchase? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I had it on 5 minutes. Deborah Jean, congratulations. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Oh, here goes the winner. Gifford, congrats. Got another giveaway here. Whoop, did it change? Here's some seeds. Carol just got lifetime access. Awesome. Welcome in. Musara, welcome in. Thank you very much. Giveaway going. This is for a pack of seeds. And let's see if I can get back to auction. Okay, it says 5 seconds. Was it doing 5 seconds, guys? Or 3? Here we go. Fingers ready. Ray Bell's got another one. Yeah, guys, you get a couple of these, and you get a bunch of seeds. You'll be growing like stuff like that in no time. Carol, got my bell up here. I keep making the whole screen disappear when I swipe. What's the giveaway? Is it running? That's seeds. It's like this whole thing of seeds. Congratulations. Deed, is that D? Congratulations. Right here, a pack of seeds. That's the giveaway. Y'all jump in the giveaway. This is auction is both of these. Your deep one, your shallow one. There's the deep ones right there. There's the shallow ones right next to it. There's all your seeds. And running. Running. We'll make it work. Great. Cheryl, congratulations and welcome in, Cheryl. Angie, congratulations. D, congratulations. Rayfield, Rayfield's gonna have a good box. Here we go. And y'all let me know, just got on, do you have vegetable plants? Basically, all of these right here, we do microgreens. These will grow out to, we've got radish, we've got hot soy, that's speckled pea, cabbage. Basically, we start with microgreens. Seed giveaway. Ready? Running. What number are we on? 26. We'll go through a couple of these guys. Deborah Jean, congratulations. And y'all let me know if the self-watering adapters, if you want me to run any of those, where it's easy to plant them out in the yard. One Majestic, the Wolf, congratulations. Or if you want me to put a kit together, refillable ones. Musara, congratulations. Yeah, check. I think I've got about 6 or 7. Let me go see. So y'all let me know if you want those just going by themselves, Carol, or if you want me to put them in a kit. Let's run through these and then I'll get the refillable ones out. Deborah Jean's got some more. Arms getting cramped. Ready, run next. Joe Ellen, welcome in. Got yes, no, yes, no. Gloria, welcome in, Gloria. Stephanie, first purchase. Welcome in, Stephanie. Welcome to the Keep on Growing family. Think we got less than a minute on that giveaway, guys. Carol. Rob, congratulations. Running. Just John, how are you doing? Congratulations. Here's the giveaway. Carol! Carol won the giveaway. Chat want kits? Here. Oh, it's hot. We do that on the land. That was on there loud. Let's see, a couple of kids. Drux, how are you doing? Mike, letting micro green jams out. Yeah, here you go. Here's another one. I might have switched the TV off. I'll have to go to the settings. Digital channel strength is low. Just do that. I got a headache tonight. Congrats. Lee, got another one. 38. Number 39. Dave, congratulations. Good pickup. All those seeds and the adapters. 7D, congratulations. Stephanie, congratulations. 41. Lone Majestic Wolf, congrats. What was the consensus, guys? A couple of giveaways on the refillable. Mike, we'd like you to explain the lifetime membership. Okay, we'll do lifetime membership. Let me run a couple more of these, and then we'll talk about that next, okay? SRM. All right, we'll talk about that in 1 second. Because we're going to be I'm going to have a live stream on Sunday. Cheryl Ann, congratulations. It's basically showing people how to use social media to generate revenue streams. Musara. Number 45. Number 45. Got Justin. Trying to remember names. Yes, sir. Here we go. Lone Majestic Wolf. How you doing, Justin? Musara's got another one. Congratulations. You guys over on YouTube and Facebook, they're bidding on this. It's like a live auction. Rob, like you just picked this up, all the seeds for $10. Number 49. We're gonna go to 50. Stephanie, congratulations. One more for now, okay? We might do a couple more demos, and we'll run a couple more if y'all didn't get everything you need. Carol, congratulations. We'll put together a couple of kits. Now that we got that run down, I've got to run it from up there. All right, somebody said they want a refillable, right? All right, let's get a giveaway going again. Another set of adapters. Ready and go. All right, that's for another set of adapters. Yes. Okay, refillable adapter kit coming up. So y'all want a kit, or let me see, I think I've got an account. Oh. I can see in the box, I think there's 8. All right, the beer bottle ones, we got about 8 of those. Justin wants no kit. Everyone else wants a kit. Kits, please. All right, let me do a couple of kits. All right, so the kit is going to be, I'll put one together for y'all so you can see it. Let me get a box. Justin, we'll see how many they want, and then we'll run a couple as just the adapter. We'll do it with the seats too, like we've been doing. We'll just keep it consistent. I was going to switch it up tonight and do like the different. Let y'all pick. I was going to put the list of seeds up. I'll let y'all pick out what seeds you want. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. That way, if you don't like amaranth, you can have like say, give me 2 radish and 2 top soy. I'll put that together and run it. I can also stick like the thing of nutrients or something in there. But that takes a lot longer. Like this. A lot of people like we help like a lot of people we ran 50 of those like that quick. Whereas if I do the specialized ones, it's going to take like several minutes for each one. All right, guys, this is going to be a kit. You guys saw me put together the bowl, right? Soap, water, and adapter. This one is with a Coke bottle, the plastic one. I don't have one growing here, but this is what refillable. You put it together basically the same way. When this runs out, you take it out, refill it, and take it and pop it back in there like that. You can't like pour it in slow; it'll pour out, right? You just go like that, and you're good for another 3 or 4 days. Now you can keep refilling it, and that's how you grow yours into bigger microgreens with the refillable adapter. So we're gonna do this. I got like 8. It's gonna be a pack of your clay pebbles. It's gonna be nutrients enough for 5 gallons. It's gonna be a pack of seeds. 8 pack of seeds. And how many y'all want? 1 or 2 in the kit? I'm just going to get my refillable adapter today. Oh, you just got it today. 2. All right, there'll be 2. Let me see if I get. Yeah, these are the ones that really kicked our butt on Etsy. So smart Saturday. I could print them up if I like ship it Monday, so we could run a couple more. But that's the refillable one. All right, I'm gonna come up here to run it up here. But you get clay pebbles. YouTube and Facebook. You can see clay pebbles, your nutrients, your seeds, and 2 adapters. Hold on, Wi-Fi's wonky. All right, this one's gonna start at somebody pre-bid 16. The next one will start at $5. All right. 10 seconds. Adjust the counter. All right, ready and go. Who's in there? Carol. Carol's winning. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Carol brings home the first kit. All right, one more. Congratulations, Carol. There we go, running. That one started at 5, up to 11. Here goes the giveaway, guys. Giveaway. Ursula! Congratulations if he's bidding on this. We'll get another one going in just a second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Dave, congratulations. One more kit. What did I say? I had 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, 2 more. Virginia's winning. 4-3. Stephanie got in there. Sunshine. 3, 2, 1. And Sunshine takes it home. Congratulations. Wonder if I can, let me try something. Hold a minute, guys. Lost here. Guys, we're going to do the last one. Sudden death. The counter's not going to reset. It's going to be just 10 seconds. Ready? Sudden death. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carol, congratulations. So that was 4, right? Yeah. I can keep track in case like we do something different. Somebody wants like a hybrid one or whatever throughout the night. All righty. Now I'll run a few. Was it Justin said they want a couple of refillables? I'll just have to print these up in the morning. 1 through 50 was microgreen grower. All right, this one's going to be 8, 9, 11, 12. All right, so if anybody wants just that and just the seeds. 1 second, it's going to be 5 seconds, just like the microgreen grower. All right, 5 seconds. We'll run a couple of those. There you go. Angie, congratulations. Miss Wagner, congratulations. Am I remembering your name right? She sent us a very nice card. Was that Lamberjack? I am Kimberjack. Congratulations. I like that. Justin, there you go. All right, what number are we on? 54, 55. One more. Last one. Dipper, congratulations. All right. So before we can do some more demos. Let me get another giveaway going. Guys, here's another set of adapters. New adapters giveaway. YouTube and Facebook, how are you doing? Whatnot is ahead of YouTube. Oh, are they? Are they lagging? I tried to listen to you before, but it's like your voice is on vibration. Sorry about that. I'm a gardener and well love gardening. Awesome. Hey, what do we grow? All right, let's see. YouTube and Facebook, I'm going to let you guys go. Appreciate it. We'll be back on tomorrow night. If you tune in when we first start, we'll have demos just like we did. before we got selling on whatnot, we did an hour demo. All right. So I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys don't go anywhere. We still got giveaways to go. And let me know if anybody wants the. I've got some of the one that has the Gatorade bottle, the regular mouth mason jar, and the wide mouth mason jars too. If y'all want any of those, if not, we'll go back to the microgreen growers. Thank you. No problem, Joe. Joella. All right, you sent me an email, right? So we'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll do a demo. And well, I've got some videos coming. We just been slammed with orders, but we got videos coming out. Like all of this that we grew right here. I got a video on that. We grew the radish. That was like last month. A huge one up here actually had radishes. I haven't even done that video. Sending it now. Awesome. All right, cool. All right, so YouTube and Facebook, I love y'all. We'll talk to y'all later.